What's the buzz? This is Zeta Beetle, and welcome back to TGIF. Today's episode is going to have about the same outro as the last episode because, surprise, surprise, I don't really keep very good notes. But in the meantime, let's go on to the episode where I do have good notes to go off of. In this round, my plan was to accept a quest from a payphone, but I also get done with damaged player vehicles. Or, more specifically, damage to vehicles with players inside. I had to shorten it down to damaged player vehicles because I had very little space to work with here. I have to say. So, yeah. Also, there is a chance that I might be getting a third challenge in this, that I didn't really put on this list because, once again, I didn't have that much room. So, I am going ahead and buy an assault rifle from this thing, who tells me that the secret of the universe is the gold bars are eaten by vending machines like those, like kibble. So, essentially, I'm guessing that means that, those gold bars are now permanently gone. Whoops. Alright. So, after that, I go on ahead and, accept the quest to harvest materials from this payphone. And, quests like those, they would be either, a certain amount of time, or they would be, one round alone. So, those were the two choices, those were the two, things here. Alright. Another thing that I learned in this round is, I learned that you could not, hit the vehicle, from, while you were, aiming for the, purple energy in the middle. So, yeah. Very educational round. Alright. So, it's very tricky to even hit the saucer while you're even in the tractor beam. So, okay, there's that third challenge that I was not very sure about what I got there. So, once again, Mr. Sticker and Text Overlay, you're gonna have to do your part in this, because, quite frankly, I do not want to go back over the voiceover and just start over from the beginning, because my sister is coming, so yeah. We'll just go through this and call it as close to a one-shot as we can, and we'll just basically iron out the details after the fact. Anyway, let's go on ahead and get into the stealthy stronghold, so that eventually what is it? That the landmark will actually be discovered. I say with quotation marks. But you go through a kind of an airlock-like thing, and you just basically oh wait. This ain't Stealthy Stronghold. It was, It was back in Chapter 2, Season 6, according to Marty Jester. But it is no longer. It was one of those IO bases that had the radar dish. So once I got in, it's the Deep Woods dish, I think. So I go on ahead and take on these guys. And I am I tried to focus in on some headshots, but I didn't really accomplish that real well. I don't know exactly what I'm planning on doing here exactly, but I just grabbed that guy's railgun, which happened to be part of a challenge too, and oh, that might have actually been what I was really going for. But regardless, I actually got through with that round pretty easily, and we're on to the next. In this round, I am going straight for the Deep Woods dish in order to collect one last different IO-Tech weapon, and to complete a gold quest. I'm not sure exactly what all I get done with this, but you know what? Let's just get on to it then, shall we? So, I was having some fun with the text and sticker overlay just a little bit ago. But I got the last IO-Tech weapon, which just so happens to be pretty much the weakest of them all. The scanner. Basically, when when you shoot these things, it does minimal damage, and it's not really even supposed to be a weapon. Well, not used as a weapon. It's supposed to be used to scan the surroundings for other players. But we'll get on with that here in a little bit. But for right now, I guess we will watch the back of Predator before the next round, which just so happens to start now. This time, I am going for the really easy and underwhelming challenge to interact with Bunker Jonesy's conspiracy board. Yep, that's literally all I have to do here. So essentially, all you really have to do is just well, press the square button if you're on PlayStation, and well, it's all you had to do. Past tense, because remember, this is an outdated series. I can't really use present tense right now, because this is not meant to be a tutorial. It's meant to be a way to get the episodes I already put onto a practice DVD off the system. Because, truth be told, and it's just taking up a lot of space. It and the score were both. This just about managed to put me over the limit for the number of track 2s that I can put on this thing. Which, as I learned from Jester during his rampage through Chapter 2, Season 8, which was the final season of Chapter 2, was 10. So, the only thing that I really get done is progress on eliminate players, as well as adding an assault rifle kill to my ledger. That's really all I get done here. So, the only reason I'm putting this on is simply because it's only a competition series on the practice DVD. On here, I couldn't possibly care less whether this series put out a challenge or a general round. Just as long as it's Fortnite gameplay, it's okay in my book. Now, the thing that I don't want to put in is any point where I'm in the lobby or when I'm just in the battle bus. I usually prefer to start from the very moment that I skydive to the island. And the reason for that is it's from there that things really start getting interesting. And like you can do a lot of banter in the lobby, true, but due to me not having the microphone audio on until clean up into this season's final live event, there was literally nothing that I could do here. Like, there's basically there is no banter, so there is nothing to show. I mean, I suppose a little mischief where you knock people into the water like Jester did in Chapter 2, Season 3, it could be captured as well, but once again, I didn't really do that. So, honestly speaking, there's nothing to show in the lobbies. Either in the point where you select your game mode, or in the pre-game lobby before you get onto the battle bus. And as such, I prefer to start with the skydive during each and every single round. Unlike with the last round, this time there is a challenge attached, and that is to damage vehicles with players inside. So, essentially, what this entails is, I'm going to be shooting at some saucers, but there's a loophole that I keep exploiting, and I never have shown it until I started getting onto the YouTube circuit when it comes to these Fortnite plays. Every other time, I've just been putting it onto a practice DVD where only the people that I physically show it to have any chance to see it. So yeah, that's basically everything in a nutshell. Anyway, let's go on ahead and grab a submachine gun here, and we'll be getting to work. Now, like I said before, I start pecking at these UFOs, saucers, with a assault rifle. Up until this point, rather, where one of them abducted me, and I tried to spray it into letting me go, but it let me go just about as soon as I was about to pull out my harvesting tool against it, which would have done all of nothing to the saucer, because I was too low to do any damage against it at all. Period. That is the end-all be-all situation that I had myself in during this season. Eventually, though, I'm going to be picking up that purple scar, and what I was going to say is, eventually, I'll be riding in the UFOs and doing some pestering people myself when it comes to situations like that. So, on the topic of pestering, here I am pestering the trespassers, I think they were called. I start picking at them with an assault rifle from inside the softies. And essentially, I am just destroying the restaurant with their energy cannons. um, but I'm being dead serious here. I eventually do go into saucers and basically just make anyone who wanted to refuel their vehicle at a gas station a living nightmare, because I would check where every gas station was, and I would destroy their pumps to keep people from being able to do so. And the main reason for that is due to the fact that I needed to get the damage from above challenge done, and if they're in a vehicle and going too fast for my saucer to fire at, then what good am I going to do in a situation like that? So, once again, I am really getting overconfident with these saucers, as I am just basically playing chicken with their energy cannons, and just basically just hammering them with the assault rifle at this point. But it doesn't really notify me that I even get the challenge until I die at somebody's hands. And that's going to be pretty soon. I can see the ending bar coming up right now. But, yeah. Like right here. I get taken out by somebody with the purple tactical shotgun, which is one of my favorite shotguns in the whole game, second only to the gold tack. And in this round, this is the one that I actually get done with what I set out to do in the last 3 rounds. That is to say, to place ducks, rubber ducks, in Believer Beach. Yeah. It was literally that hard to do. You have to do it in Retail Row, Believer Beach, and some other place that I can't remember right now. I'd have to look at the challenge after the fact, and have my sticker and text overlay to tell you exactly what it is. What the last location is. But I do remember it was Believer Beach and Retail Row. Those are the 2 that I know right off the top of my head. Most likely, the last 2 phases of this challenge will be done later. So there's that thing. Sticker and text overlay. You need to get up here now and just basically prove that I'm not an idiot. Because right now I kind of feel like one. But to be honest, it's just it's just kind of a mess. Alright, so evidently, now I'm experiencing some problems with my controller because, it looks like my character is slowing down, and to not even a real walk, to be honest with you. But I get too confident with a pump shotgun and get killed. Alrighty. This one, I am going to be placing rubber ducks in retail row, because that's the challenge. And it's really the only challenge that I have listed on this. So if there is anything else, I'd have to beg my sticker and text overlay to come back, because honestly speaking, yeah. I can only really effectively do what I set out to do on this list. So yeah, that's my situation here. So I am standing right here for whatever reason. I think to look over my notes of some sort. Like, I had a serious habit of making notes just as soon as I got through with the challenge. And that's a process that really took a while. And that's part of why I only show the skydiving part. Because it takes a while for me to actually get out of a round. It actually takes me a while to get out of the round where I made said notes, because I am writing them for so dang long. For as good as my notes were, I have this tendency to second guess whether or not I actually got some of these challenges done in that practice DVD. Because, I do have to fast forward at times. In what is to be the final clip of the episode, well, final challenge clip anyway, my challenge is to eliminate players. I do make some progress on visiting 5 different named locations, but the hitch is it has to be a one-shot. You have to do it all in one round, or else it's going to reset, and you're going to have to land at your first named location all over again. So yeah, this challenge was a bit hair-pulling, to say the least. Anyway, let's go on ahead and trail this river, I guess, because that's going to be where the fight takes place eventually. So, as in right now, this guy attacks me from the river, and I try and search for him, while at the same time I'm trying to figure out if there are any weapons nearby that could help me in this fight. But I decide that killing him is more important, or killing them is more important, and I head over there to do the deed. And I start lighting him up with a pump shotgun, and in 2 shots I managed to fell him, getting the challenge. Or them. Whatever. Don't matter. Don't care. Oh, and there was another challenge that completed on top of that. Probably to do all the blue challenges at the same time. Welp, I gave you fair warning, so here's the part that I needed you to predict. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to be doing in the next episode. But I'm going to be coming back to you on that, just like I did today. So, in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Until then, adios, amigos.